Hi, this is Suman speaking. This video is first among the knitconnect series and it introduces you to knitconnect platform and how to use it. knitconnect platform is made of Google Apps, which includes different products like Google Mail, Google Docs, Google Site, Google Groups, and so on. The central contact for this platform is knitconnect.net@gmail.com. These accounts hold a contacts database and all the resources. Now, contacts database is categorized into two levels. One is manage and another is member. Manage has all the rights of controlling and managing different resources, and member have the rights. Member is also quite powerful, although it is not as powerful as manage group, but it is quite powerful, by which one can create pages to the website and add documentation and uh, give different permissions to documents and so on. We will see how it can be done. Now let's see. In Google Docs there are three different folders, and these folders are accessible to the members. Some of these folders are accessible to members. One is manager, and all the manager user have access to this. This folder is accessible to all the members, and this folder is accessible to all the people throughout the world. Now, in the member, if you see, you can create different kinds of documents, presentations, spreadsheets, forms, and so on. I have even uploaded the audio files, MP3 files of the web conferences. If you see, it shows how many to whom it has been given access. This shows that it is given access to the public and everyone, and however the editing rights are only available to few persons, and you have all kinds of different documents. One of the document is knitconnect discussions, and I have opened here knitconnect discussions under the central account, and there is another user who is viewing. And if to show you how you can share and collaborate the document, this is another this is the same document which I have opened but under different account. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just, if you see the contents of this document and that, both the documents, although they are same but in different windows, the this is the content, like on, and it's a real-time editing and real-time collaboration. So if I modify here, say I am the user who has gone through this discussion and this meeting today, and I am going to modify the document. So I am just going to mention here that this was the past meeting, and if you see, the document is automatically saved and even updated. So it's a real-time collaboration. One example is an alumni who is there in America or Middle East or Bangalore or somewhere else. That alumni can share the documents in real time with student who is there in KNIT or administrative members. Even more than two persons, and I think about 10 or as many persons, can come up together and share that document in real time. As far as sharing goes, this is how it can be done. I have clicked share. Yeah, so it here it has populated me the information about the sharing, and here it says like this document is available to public for view, but only few persons can edit and modify these documents. Now I'm going to use contacts database, central contacts database, get the information from that database and say give editing rights to all the members for this document. So how it can be done, here I will get all the members, I will select all of them, and I don't need to send the email notification to every member for every editing change. So I will simply say share, and then this will be available to everyone for editing. So that's one of the method how it can be done. Now let's see how it is done in Google Sites, knitconnect website. And if you see, you can create the page. All the members have access to this, and they can create new pages, they can edit the existing pages, and they can have more information to this. Like they can add links like done in this document. They can even embed the documents and videos and audios and other things. Presently only the basic infrastructure is created for this website, and we can modify it later by collaborating with each other and taking more participation. Now as far as sharing this website is concerned, then if you see, also has the same interface what you have seen for document sharing. And here also it shows that this is available to public, and these persons are the owner, and these persons can edit it. And if I want to give this website to all the users, give the permission for this website to all the users of knitconnect member, then the method is very much same. And again, I am disabling email notification, and if I share, then it will get shared with all the users. So you have seen that it is very similar. Now one more thing which I would like to show you. Now this is my personal login, and if you see the login interface for me, for my account say, is very similar. I have Gmail which I am using like that. I have context database. Now this context database is different, but the way how we can communicate, we will use Google Groups, as you have seen, or I think it's here. Now there are two Google Groups. One is knitconnect manage, and for knitconnect all the members, these are the Google Groups. So using Google Groups is how we will communicate with each other. As far as documentation is concerned, this is my user view of documents, which is very similar to central view of the knitconnect platform. Now the only differentiating factor here is I have three folders which knitconnect has shared with me, and based on the documentation type, I can move those documents to these folder. I can share on these folders, and it will be available to all the persons for that category. And you have already seen how to do collaboration. And one more thing which I would like to show you is how to register it in Google Docs public folder. There is a spreadsheet which is accessible to everyone in the world. Now if a member, this is the spreadsheet. The registration method is quite easy. One has to enter that information, add that information here in this websheet. Some of us will pick that information and put it to another which is private spreadsheet, and there is a script which runs. What it does, it there are two functions, read function and write function. Read will get all the information from context database, central context database, and populate it into this spreadsheet. And write, then we can modify the spreadsheet and change it, the names, and add more information or more members. And then click on the write and run write, and what write will do is write will write into the database, to the central context database. So it has updated, and if I go back and see the context database and see the name which has been modified, then it has modified this information. Now the only the modification is based on this key, and all the name and other information is modified based on that key. So that's more or less. I hope you liked it, and please feel free to suggest more, and Let's see how it goes. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye.